Meg. Bem-vindos a mais um vídeo de Mass Effect 2 Legendary Edition. De facto tem muito mais espaço que no outro navio, parece. Navio. Que na outra nave, de facto. Vamos só aqui explorar e ver.
Military may set the hardware standard, but on a first-gen frigate they could care less if the seats breathe. Civilian sector comfort by design.
The reproduction is not intended to be perfect, Mr. Moreau. Seamless improvements were made.
And there's the downside. I liked the Normandy when she was beautiful and quiet. Now she's got this thing I don't want to talk about. It's like ship cancer.
True.
Enjoy it, Joker. If we're stuck here, we might as well let them pamper us.
Does it breach uniform regs if I get that on a cruise shirt? Because this is my favorite you have no choice ever.
Technically, this is a civilian ship. I'm probably lucky you're still wearing pants.
Yeah, I'll save that for the off-hour cameras. Watch me 24/7. Cheers.
Yes, Shepard.
I want to know more about the people I'm working with.
Much of that data is classified. Do you have a specific inquiry?
Quero saber tudo.
How is Cerberus organized? Aside from the elusive man, I don't see much chain of command.
Cerberus is organized into task-oriented cells. Each operates in isolation. Members from one cell cannot recognize the members of another. Each cell's agents are led by a single operator. We are called the Lazarus Cell, which is directed by Operator Lawson.
Que é a Miranda Lawson.
So how many operations is Cerberus running right now?
I have a block that prevents me from answering that question.
What do you mean?
Although I am less controlled than other AI, I am still subject to behavioral blocks and the physical isolation of my hardware. In this case, I am prevented from truthfully answering your question by Cerberus's levels of secret classification.
Ok.
What sort of resources does Cerberus have? Money, personnel, facilities?
I have a block that prevents me from answering that question.
Ai, que chata.
How did Cerberus replicate the most advanced warship in the Alliance Navy without anyone knowing?
I have a block that prevents me from answering that question.
A sério?
Let's discuss something else.
Ready.
I want to know more about you.
Do you have a specific inquiry?
Where are you?
My core intelligence is housed in a quantum blue box located behind the medical bay.
Ok.
What do you do aboard the ship?
I operate the ship's electronic and cyber warfare suites in combat. My reaction time is much faster than any organic. I collate the records of shipboard monitoring devices for the elusive man. I serve additional functions which are restricted at this time.
Ok. Muitas coisas que eu posso perguntar que eu quero de facto perguntar.
Like what?
I do not know. Some of my databases are sealed, some of my hardware is kept offline. I assume that when certain unknown conditions are met, those functions will be released to me.
Ah, ok.
The elusive man has monitoring devices on board?
He has invested most of Cerberus's resources into the design and construction of this ship. He has an interest in monitoring our progress.
Ok, ou seja, basicamente façam, vocês têm uma nave, façam o que vocês quiserem, mas vocês estão a ser controlados ao mesmo tempo.
Firewalls of an enemy's internal wireless network. Once I seize control of their systems, I can turn off gravity or air. I can disable weapons guidance or shields, or I can put their fusion plant in meltdown. On the defense, I manage Normandy's own suite of jammers, decoys, and internal firewalls.
Interessante.
Sounds incredibly useful. Why isn't there someone like that on every warship?
An organic operator cannot react quickly enough to changing circumstances or perform the necessary multitasking. This is a role that can only be filled by an artificial intelligence. Unfortunately, we are suspect.
Well, it might have something to do with how an AI almost destroyed galactic civilization, just putting it out there.
That's all for now.
Logging you out, Shepard.
Acho que eu tinha mais uma coisa aqui, não tinha? Ah, não.
That's
É
all for
cagativo, ok.
Logging you out, Shepard.
A perguntar o que é aquela janela, aquele sítio. Não me interessa muito isso, muito sinceramente. Bem, tristeza, estou habituado a chegar aqui e falar com Presley. Ah, pá. Ah, está aqui, mas não posso usar porque esses dois estão aqui em cima. Maravilhoso, ok. O private é aqui, ok. Mas não quero. Acho que é basicamente.
Welcome aboard, Commander.
Quem tu és?
I'm Yeoman Kelly Chambers. I've been assigned as your administrative assistant. I'll manage your messages and help you monitor the crew. And I must say, it's such an honor to work under you, Commander Shepard.
Ok.
I handle my own business.
I understand. I won't bother you unless it's important. Anything else, Commander?
Is there anything I should know?
You have unread messages at your private terminal. Anything else, Commander?
Do you have a moment to talk?
I always have time for you, Commander.
This organization has a dark reputation. Do you have any concerns working for them?
Not at all. Our methods can be harsh, but Cerberus has noble objectives. We look out for human interests. Advance human technology, save human lives. They're good goals.
It sounds like Cerberus wants to dominate all aliens and put humankind on top.
Cerberus looks out for humanity, but that doesn't mean we hate aliens. My sister started a dog shelter, but she loved cats too. I love humanity. I also love Asari, Quarian, Turian, Solarian, Hanar. That isn't in conflict with Cerberus ideals.
Para que assim seja.
How do you feel about being assigned to the Normandy?
I was handpicked by the Elusive Man to help fight the greatest threat known to humanity. How do I feel? Honored, exhilarated, terrified. But mostly I feel encouraged. Under your leadership, we can't fail.
Interessante.
That'll be all.
Yes, Commander.
Interessante. Aquela porta está ali fechada, mas aquela ali está aberta, por isso vamos por aqui ver o que é que tem. Temos o AI, temos aqui arma. Não me interessa muito por enquanto, porque como estamos no início, eu devido que tenha muita coisa para ver.
Commander, there hasn't been time to really settle in and take stock. I want to say that working with you is a great opportunity to do something that matters. It's a privilege to serve on the Normandy, Commander.
You may change your tune if we end up like the original Normandy.
Maybe. As long as the Elusive Man walks his talk. And you do the same, I'll do my best to make sure we succeed. That's been the condition for my service so far. I have issues with certain actions Cerberus has taken in the past.
What has Cerberus done to make you nervous?
A lot. They've been called terrorists, and with good reason. Doubt you can find a more checkered past. But if the Collector threat is real, and we do something about it, Cerberus will be remembered differently. Or we'll all be tried and executed. Can't count on people thinking about it as hard as I have.
Interessante.
It's good to hear a clear opinion. Sounds like we're two of a kind.
That honors me more than you, Commander. Let me know if you need anything.
Respect. Já curto desse gajo. Ainda só estamos no início desse jogo. Não posso ir lá à frente, mas posso ir para aqui. Isto aqui é... O quê,
What's this
exatamente?
area of the ship?
This is the FTL communications room. In addition to interfacing with the FTL comm network, Normandy is fitted with a quantum entanglement communicator linked to the elusive man's office. This allows lag-free communication even when you operate off the comm grid.
Oh.
I've never heard of a quantum entanglement communicator. How does it work?
Essentially, two subatomic particles are created in an entangled state. One is installed here, and the other in the elusive man's office. When one particle occupies a given quantum state, its entangled partner will always enter the opposite state, no matter the distance between them. If we alter the state of our particle, that alters the state of the elusive man's. This allows us to send data in the form of quantum bits.
Interessante.
Why aren't these used everywhere?
Each quantum pair costs nearly as much as a comm relay, and can pass only one quantum bit of data at a time. In addition to the cost and bandwidth issues, the system is strictly point-to-point. To contact 100 different worlds, we would need to manufacture and install 100 entangled pairs, one linked to each world.
That's all for now.
Logging you out, Shepard.
Faz sentido, sim, senhora. Bem, resta-nos ir para aqui. E lá, tem 4 andares isto. Jesus! Ok. Bora lá, no deck 1 então. O que nós temos aqui?
What's this area of the ship?
This is the commanding officer's quarters.
It's larger than the quarters of other warships I've served on.
This is a Cerberus vessel, not an Alliance warship. Accommodations have been made for personal taste. That said, this space is directly under the exterior pressure hull. The fitting yard workers called it the loft.
Ah, muito bem. Pois faz sentido, não tenho nada ainda. É normal não poder mudar nada. Bem, foi uma visita rápida, I guess. Deck 2. Ah, o deck 2 é onde nós estamos, ok. Deck 3. Ainda foi mais rápido. Deck 2 foi ainda mais rápido que o deck 1. Ela acha que é maior. Tem aqui uma coisa que eu posso abrir pelo menos. Que é uma casa de banho. Uau! Uau!
Oh, she's a cutie. How old?
She'll be a year old next month.
Oh, you'll miss her first birthday.
Well, my family lives in New Canton.
Oh, that colony's on the edge of the frontier. Could be vulnerable to collector attack, couldn't it?
Exactly. It's most important that she have a first birthday. That's why I'm here.
Ok, então. Restroom.
The men's restroom is on the port side of the ship.
Sim, mas eu estou no feminino e então. Não me digas o que fazer. Só a falar e tal.
Chef surprise again? Come on, Rupert.
I'm sorry, Princess. Filet mignon and caviar coming right up. Let me just get out my doilies.
That'd be real nice, Mr. Gardner.
Uau, posso falar com ele
Commander
pelo menos.
Shepard, the hero of the Citadel. You did humanity proud that day. Miss Sergeant Rupert Gardner here. How can I be of service?
You have everything you need.
I make do. But have you ever tried to prepare a decent meal with military provisions? I'm good, but I'm no miracle worker. Taking down the collectors is going to be rough business. The crew deserves a few fine meals before they throw themselves into the fire.
What do you need?
If I had some quality ingredients... Oh, shit. You've got more to worry about than grocery shopping on the Citadel. Forget I mentioned it.
I have more important things to do.
Understood. If these provisions just happen to fall into your lap, I'd greatly appreciate you bringing them on back. Anything else you'd like to talk about?
How do you feel about working for Cerberus?
Damn proud. Cerberus gets the job done. The Alliance and Council have got their heads buried so deep up their butt puckers they can't see squat. It'll take good old human ingenuity to crush these collector vermin. Only Cerberus knows that.
I won't take any more of your time.
Back to work.
Yeah. Eu disse aquilo só mesmo para despachá-lo, mas eu fiquei na mesma com lista de ingredientes para comprar quando for a Cidadela. Maravilhoso. Olha!
Commander Shepard, I watched the Normandy crumble with you on board. It's good to see you alive.
Quem diria?
I'm shocked. You're serving on a Cerberus vessel now?
Surprising, even to me. Yet, here I am. The kind of trauma you endured would have changed most people. But not you, I see. Welcome back, Shepard.
Do you have everything you need?
I believe so. This medical bay seems very much like the sick bay on the original Normandy. Only thing missing are my private reserves. I even had a bottle of Ceres Ice brandy that I was saving for a special occasion.
I'll keep an eye out for a replacement bottle.
Oh, you needn't. It's expensive, and we have much larger concerns ahead.
Okay.
You're not the Cerberus type, Doctor.
I don't work for Cerberus. I work for you. On a mission that may be crucial to the survival of the human race. I have faith that your dealings with Cerberus will be ethical. I trust you, Commander.
Oh boy, esperemos que sim.
I'll see you later, Doctor.
Commander.
Posso entrar lá atrás também. 2 missões que apanhei cá em mais quando for a Cidadela. Vamos lá falar com Miranda neste momento. E ver o que é que ela tem.
Miranda?
No doubt you've got a lot of questions. Cerberus isn't as evil as most people believe. If I can help allay any of your concerns, I'd be happy to do so. So, what would you like to know?
Tell me about yourself, Miranda.
Oh, I guess that's fair. I've spent the last 2 years learning everything there is to know about you. Well, you should probably know that I've had extensive genetic modification. Not my decision, but I make the most of it. It's one of the reasons the elusive man handpicked me. I'm very good at just about anything I choose to do.
What level of genetic modification are we talking about?
That's very thorough. Physically, I'm superior in many ways. I heal quickly, and I'll likely live half again as long as the average human. My biotic abilities are also very advanced. For a human. Add to that some of the best training and education money can buy, and, well, it's pretty impressive, really.
You certainly don't lack for confidence.
It's just a fact. My reflexes, my strength, even my looks, they're all designed to give me an edge. No point in hiding from it. It's the reason I'm trusted to oversee the most dangerous, risky, and technically demanding operations Cerberus undertakes. And it's why I was assigned to you. It's my job to make sure you succeed, Shepard.
Thanks for the information, Miranda. I'll talk to you later.
Of course, Commander. Whatever you need.
Pareceu muito bonzinha aqui e tal, mas da maneira que ela tem respondido não inspira lá muita confiança para mim. Sendo que não posso entrar naquela porta lá ao fundo, nem naquela outra no Medic Bay, nem naquelas 3 ali. Isto aqui é o número 4, não é? Oh God, como é que... Eu não sei se isto aqui é o 3 ou se é o 4. Ah não, isto aqui é o 3, ainda tenho que ir para o 4, ok. Andar. Que é onde está a parte da engenharia toda. Vejamos que se tem aqui alguma coisa para fazer. 2 portas que eu posso abrir, nice.
came all the way down here to see us?
Claro.
You're speaking to our commanding officer.
I didn't hear an officer on deck. I run this ship military. Do you two think this is all a joke?
Yes, sir. I mean, no, sir.
Won't happen again, sir.
Acho muito bem que não.
At ease. Who are you?
I'm Engineer Ken Donnelly, handling the power control systems. This is Gabby.
That's Engineer Gabriella Daniels, actually. I'm responsible for the propulsion systems.
What can we do for you, Commander?
Are you set up okay down here?
We can't complain. I just wish it didn't take so long to calibrate the FBA arrays.
Kenneth, you're complaining.
What kind of problems are you having?
When they upgraded the Normandy design, they got a bit sloppy with the FBA couplings. I won't bore you with the tech, but there is an array of attenuators in the primary power transfer system that channels the field bleed.
Kenneth, you're boring the commander with tech. In short, if we had T6 FBA couplings installed, it'd save us a lot of maintenance time each day.
Why isn't something like that already installed?
It's probably just a design oversight. Efficiency isn't affected, it's a maintenance issue.
Also, the T6 model can be hard to find. Nash and Stellar Dynamics discontinued them.
We could probably find used ones in the Omega markets, but we have no time for shore leave.
Interessante.
What do you think about Cerberus?
Actually, we don't know much about the organization other than the Normandy team. We know our mission and who's in charge.
We're off to kick the collectors right in their daddy bags. That's enough for me.
Interessante.
Where did you receive your training?
Both Gabby and I started in the Alliance, serving on the SSV.
Olha!
She flew in the first wave at the Battle of the Citadel. We saw Sovereign firsthand.
Why did you leave the Perugia?
After you died, Anderson lost political clout. The Council backslid on the Reaper menace.
They discounted Sovereign as an isolated threat, as a single...
Which was bullshit. They said your warnings of a greater danger were mistaken or delusional.
We lost respect for Alliance leadership. We need to fight the real enemy, and only Cerberus seemed to be doing that.
Interessante. Já sabemos basicamente porque é que eles se juntaram a isto aqui. Interessantíssimo.
I told you he would.
What's this area of the ship?
This is main engineering, which contains the ship's main fusion plant and Mass Effect core.
Mass Effect core. She said it, she said it. Perceberam que esse Mass Effect core, Mass Effect, não? Não? Aqui mais não está nada, por enquanto, pelo menos. Interessante. Também tinha estas escadinhas do outro lado, interessante. Não fazia a mínima ideia. Aqui é o elevador de onde eu vim. Aqui volta do mesmo sítio onde nós estávamos. Ok. Sendo assim, voltemos para o deck 2 e vamos ao mapa. Mas não neste exato momento. Passamos isso no próximo vídeo. Sério que vocês vão estar constantemente a falar de mensagens, pá. Mas pronto, de qualquer das formas tem aqui vários sítios e nomes de coisas que posso simplesmente ver aqui no mapa. Que aparentemente, como podem ver, é muita coisa. Tem ali aquilo ali que posso ver onde é que foi a explosão da Normandia. Tem aqui a Omega onde tem pessoal para recrutar. Ele literalmente pode ir navegando, ok. Isso é fixe. Depois tem ali outros sítios em que aparentemente não tem muita coisa. Simplesmente Omega e depois ir aqui ver a explosão. Mas Passamos, como eu estava a dizer ainda há pouco antes de ler, as notinhas que a mulherzinha estava a dizer que eu tenho, que aparentemente não preciso de ler, porque já está ali indicado o que é que eu tenho que fazer. Mas pronto, de qualquer das formas, ficamos por aqui. Por isso, até qualquer dia da nossa vida. Fui.